everybody, it's Mrs. Wilkinson here. I'm going to talk to you about reading comprehension today, which is something that we concentrate on more when we've finished reading our read words, so that we know that we can read with fluency. And we've already been answering some comprehension style questions, but now we're looking at things in greater detail. So you will bring home a comprehension book, and we call it a VIPERS book. And inside you will have some information about VIPERS and reading comprehension and what it all means. So VIPERS stands for, the V stands for vocabulary, which I'm going to talk about today. I stands for inference, so finding out about what things mean. P is predictions and thinking about what might happen in the story. E is explanation, so why things happen, and you could talk about whether you like the text. Excuse me. Retrieval is trying to find key facts and information within a text, and S is for sequencing and being able to order how things happened in a text. So today we're going to start with V, which is vocabulary. And vocabulary is a really important thing because it's really easy when we get onto harder texts to just whiz through them and not to ask about every word that we don't understand. So I'm choosing a white book, and this is called Tiger Dead, Tiger Dead. Stories from the Caribbean. So you may want to double up and have a look to find out where the Caribbean is and find out what countries they are there. So this, I might start, your child will start reading. One day, Tiger was strolling through the forest and stopping every few moments to admire his stripy face in a stream. So there's two words there that you might want to check what they mean. The word strolling. Your child might know what that means, but could come up with a different word for strolling, or a different word for walking, because obviously that's what it means. But what about admire? Do they know what the word admire means? So with that in mind, really every kind of page that the child reads, you could go back to a word, because you don't want to stop the flow of the word, but go back to a word and say, what does that word mean? Can you think of another word that could mean the same? So with vocabulary, it could be used to describe the character, it could be used to describe the setting, it could be used to describe mood as well. And you might want to talk about why did the author choose that type of word and what was the impact that it had. Lots of these books will have ideas for reading at the back of them. Particularly non-fiction books are really good, useful books for finding different vocabulary and vocabulary that we wouldn't find in normal in fiction books. So using non-fiction books are always a good find as well. Okay, so that's it for this week. Next week I will be talking about inference. Happy reading.